Hey everybody! How is your Saturday today? There we go. Just learned something new. So my week has been a little tough. I've been dealing with chronic fatigue pretty bad. And I decided that I would just buckle down and really make sleep a priority this week and get to bed early every night. Oops. And get to bed early every night this week and just kind of get rid of all the other stressors. And that's what I did. Oh, I got let's see. I got two things this week that I wanted to share with you guys. I can't remember if I just left off mid-thought about my week. Yeah, so I'm feeling a lot better. I just made sure I got lots of rest, and I forced myself to go outside and go for a walk today, and that made all the difference in the world. Really just helped me get my energy back and feel better. So I don't know if it was the walk or what I was listening to, but either way, I do feel a lot better. So, hi Christina, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm going live on a Saturday. This is a first. I've never done that before. I wanted to show you guys this really cool phone case that I got. It's, oh, where did I get it? Oh, I got it on Amazon. It was $19.99. It's just a cool, oops, wrong button. It's just a cool little selfie light camera. This has a button on the back of the phone as part of the case, but you can kind of hold it down and it will dim the light or brighten it. Let me see, let me hold it down again. There it goes. Can you see it go down? And then it brightened it again. It's really cool for taking pictures at night. Can you see the difference? Wow, that's bright. That's my overhead light doing that. So yeah, I got that. That's pretty cool, huh? And it's feels really cool in your hand. Thanks, Christina. I don't like the way this light is reflecting off of my face. There, that's better. Much, much better. And then something that I've been waiting for all month is this little silicone sponge makeup applicator. I ordered this off of the app called Wish, and I'll show you what the app looks like. This is the app. It's called Wish. It was literally $1. $1. That's it. Let me just check something here. Okay, I just gotta put my phone up here on the holder so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. There we go. Silicone sponge, $1. It's a lot skinnier than I thought it would be. It's really kind of firm to the touch. But if I put it on my face, it kind of reminds me of maybe just skin. It's got kind of a tacky feel to it. So I have not tried it out yet. It's about the size of the middle of my palm. I have not tried it out yet, but I'll use it tonight to see what it does. Yeah. So kind of cool. $1. So I don't know if you noticed, but I got a new backdrop behind me, black. I'm not sure if I like it or not yet, but it's something different. Oh yeah, the silicone sponge, Christina. Yeah, I'm curious too. I don't have my hopes up too high. Just because it's such a flat surface, I don't know if it's going to work the way a sponge would work. But let's go ahead and get started. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Lisa Fino, and I am a white status Younique presenter. And you can share my video down here, which I would really, really love, or you could subscribe up here, or you could friend request me. My name is Lisa Fino, or you can go to inpursuitofglam.com. If you see anything here tonight that you really, really love and you really, really want, you can go to my website and get it. So let's start out by, oh, I also want to mention before I get started, I'm going to use one part of this, but I just want to tell you guys about it because it is such an awesome deal, and it is all the things you need to get started with a good makeup look. And we just happen to have a special on it this month. So I'm just missing one piece of it. Oh, here it is. I found it. So every month Younique does a kudos special, and this is our kudos this month. It's these 4 items. It's called the Flawless 4. It's $99, and it's normally $139 if you were to buy these all separate. So this is everything you need to get a flawless face. It's just the right stuff to get you started. So it's a $40 savings. That's huge. Huge. Oh, you like the background, Christina? Yeah, I figured the contrast would go good with my blonde hair. So I'm going to start out with some of the Glorious Primer, which is part of that Flawless 4. And we're just going to use a little bit. Maybe I need a little bit more than that. How are you doing tonight, Christina? You got any plans? And if you don't use primer, you really should. It is wonderful at creating a barrier between your makeup and your skin. You don't want buildup or toxins to get in your skin, so the primer helps keep a barrier there. And it also gives you a nice palette to work with. It makes your skin really smooth, fills in all the holes, the fine lines, so your makeup sits on top and looks really clean and smooth. And it also helps with larger pores. It kind of fills in those little dips in your skin, that way you have a flat surface to work with. You want to eat, but you're afraid. Uh-oh. What happened? Are you sick? Laying down on the couch. Maybe if you're sick, just try eating some soup or something, huh? I myself am trying to make sure I drink lots of water today. I have been guzzling it down because I think I've been kind of dehydrated as well. So, all right, so we got our primer on. We're ready to start makeuping. Crackers, yep, there you go. When in doubt, eat crackers, right? So let's start off with doing our brows. I actually should have did that first before I put primer on, but it's fine. No harm, no foul. And eyebrows, I'm going to use our brow palette. Mine is looking a little bit dirty here. Okay. Better. Brow palette. So I'm going to use the I gotta spray my brush with rose water. The rose water is just gonna allow the pigment to really stick to the brush and intensify the color. I got my roots done, so I didn't get the whole thing highlighted. Just got a touch up. It might look lighter because of the background. So I'm using the darker color on the brow palette to just outline my eyebrows. And I'm really going to try to take my time here and do a good job. I mean, I always try to do a good job, but today I'm really in the mood to do makeup, so. And what I'm actually going to do is spray my rose water on this piece of tile, because every time I try spraying my brush, I usually miss it, so. I know better than to even try. So let's go back to outlining the brows. My contact wants to give me trouble. I can feel it wanting to pop out. Oh, it's all right, Christina. Have a good night. I hope you feel better. It is actually pretty nice here this weekend. It's not like super, super warm, but when I went out for my walk this morning, it was probably about 50 degrees or so. It was just perfect enough where you're not breaking out into a sweat, but you're not freezing either. So I think if my energy holds up this weekend, I think I'm going to start getting up even earlier than I already do in the morning and start going walking, running. I haven't done any exercise or anything in 2 weeks, so I really need to pick up the pace here. I have a weight loss goal that I set for myself at the beginning of the year. I want to get down to 135, and I have about 15 pounds to go. So I want to get back out there and start running before I start losing my muscle memory in my legs. Because I was working out about 5 times a week at the gym. But I think it's getting warm enough outside where I don't need to go to the gym. I would prefer to work out any day of the week outside before going to the gym. I like running. So I'm kind of excited that time of year is finally here. So I'm just shaping my brows with this dark color brown here. And I'm not in any hurry, so I'm just taking my time. Just taking my sweet old time. You know what's weird? I used to be so good at this brow before, and now for some reason I'm so much better at this side. I don't know what has happened with my skill level here. Maybe it's just switched for the moment. So what I try to do with my eyebrows is I try to make sure I have a straight line going from here to the arch, because I want that to be the highest point right there. So I'm also doing that on this side as well. And it looks like I got a little dip right there. I'll have to fill that back in with some concealer. Okay, let's just go for it here. I keep kind of pussyfooting around and not putting any color on the brush. I'm always so worried that I'm going to go too dark. Okay. So now we are going to, I'm just going to take another angled brush. This is just a short angled brush. It's stiff. And I'm going to dip this in the setting wax here. And we're just going to set those brows so that they don't move. Everybody must be out and about on this beautiful Saturday. And I'm totally okay with that. I was only able to go live once this week. So I'm kind of anxious to get back into it. You know what I found right before I came online? And this is really kind of for other presenters. And I didn't get a chance to really look too much, but I was kind of excited at what I found. Let's see if I can get my phone up here. I was looking on the internet for, okay, so if you have music playing in the background of your videos now, Facebook is really cracking down with that and putting people in Facebook jail for using copyrighted music. So I was trying to find like instrumental music or copyright free music, and I came across a site called Audio Jungle. This is it. And then there was another one called Envato. That's Envato. Where you can like buy packs of music. Like I found one pack on Envato. It was $19, which is, I don't know. It's a lot of money to spend on music when there's so many free sources of music everywhere nowadays. I mean, I already have Amazon Music, but it had some really cool music on there, and I think the pack that was $19, it lasted like 20 minutes. So, I mean, if you just bought one now and then added on a little bit later, you could use that music because you bought the license to it, and it's just like instrumental music, but it's like pop or house, so it's got some energy and some beat to it. So I was checking that out right before I got on, so that kind of looks promising. I mean, it's better than, you know, having your lives with no music. I mean, that probably doesn't make a lot of difference to people on the other side, but when you're sitting doing the live, it's kind of, you know, it gives you a little boost of energy to have some music playing in the background. So I'm gonna have to look into that. So I'm just gonna straighten my brows out here, kind of blend that color in, and we put the wax on it to set it. So I have an idea tonight for a look that I want to do. Okay, I had to pull my stool up. I feel like my back's starting to hurt. It's a kind of like a sunset eye. It starts out like yellow gold and then goes to a pinkish color. So that's kind of the look I'm going to be going for tonight. And to do that, I'm definitely going to use this color here on palette 5. Maybe this yellow color here. I might use a different yellow though. So let's just try it out and see what we come up with. So I'm going to take a crease brush. This is just an ELF brush. And I'm going to dip it in that pink color. And we're going to really work on getting this pink here in the corner and on most of the lid. Hi, April. I'm doing really good. So much better than earlier this week. How are you doing? I actually was messing around earlier. I've already put my makeup on once today, took it off. So this will be the second time I put it on. But I've been feeling so tired and chronic fatigue-y that I haven't been able to do much this week. You're doing good. Got any plans for this Saturday? Or Sunday? No, I wanted to do this. I should have did this before. I'm just going to put tape on my eye. I think that's too big of a piece. Let's go a little bit smaller. Okay. And if you've never seen some